Let's do this. Hey, it's Mike from DopeCardboard, and today I'm going to be looking at some cards from Surging Sparks. This set came out in November of 2024, and ever since then it's been on a very steep decline. And I'm going to be showing you guys some cards that I am keeping my eyes on that are either at like an all-time low right now or at a very good position to buy, with room for plenty of growth. So let's take a peek. Okay, this is Surging Sparks. So yeah, this set as a whole has been on a very steep decline since it came out. And I think this is a great opportunity for people to keep their eyes on some cards in this set because it could be a great opportunity for some growth. I think this set as a whole is completely slept on right now. But when I think of this set, not only do I think of the Pikachu obviously, but there's also the Latias and the Latios. And when I think of those two Pokemon, I automatically get sucked back into the team up set and this alternate art, Latios EGX, and it's going for, it hasn't stopped growing. Literally right under $2,000, which is nuts. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch listed for 25, absolutely insane. So that alone, I think, is a great opportunity for cards like this Latias EX to blow up. So let's get started. This is the Latias EX. 3 months, it's dropped over 30% from 240 all the way down to 160s, which is absolutely insane. That's just over 3 months. And there's a big buyout this week of May 15th. I think this was when TCG Player was doing that big sale. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of cards with this same spike of buyouts. Look at the year chart. This is an all-time low for this card, down 22% during its lifetime now. Absolutely wild. Great opportunity for this card to get in for cheap, and it still has some room to drop even more after this buyout. So we shall see. And also with the Latias EX, we have the Latios EX. This is my personal favorite in terms of the sleepers of this set. I think this card is super slept on. It's a gorgeous card. It gets connected with the Latias EX. And I just think this art is super sick. And while the Latias is, sitting around in the 160s right now, the Latios is much cheaper, reaching an all-time low as well of around $24 right now, this week of June 2nd. A few weeks ago, I thought in the 30s was going to be cheap, but it just keeps dropping, and I don't really see how this card could drop any further. So I think this card is extremely slept on. For the year, it's down 51%. That's crazy. What's the month look like? Yeah, there's that buyout again that we saw earlier, up to 32, but then it just continues back down past this resistance point all the way down to 24, where we're at right now. So this is, in my opinion, a great pickup. And last but not least, for this artwork, there's one more card that's connected to the Latios and Latias, and it's the Mesprit. This is another one that's, not at an all-time low yet, but it's very affordable right now, sitting at about $8-9. It's actually up about 12% over the year since it came out. Let's look at a month. In this past month, it's been pretty level, which definitely gives it room to get back up there in terms of price. It might get back up to the 15 range. But again, I think this card has a lot of room for growth. Absolutely. And it's very affordable right now. Under $10. And this is one of the top illustration rares in my opinion. Okay. Next, we have the Alolan Executor EX. I love the rainbow borders of these cards. And this is another one. All-time low. November, it was 56 range. popped all the way up to over 100, and then it's just been in a free fall, and we're currently sitting at 36 bucks with a total decrease of 36% for the year since its release. Great time to pick up this card, I think. Again, I feel like this set's going to have a nice spike especially once we get out of Scarlet and Violet era and people kind of realize like, oh, we forgot about this set. A lot of dope cards in this set, and I'm excited to see where they go. Big buyout, same time. Nuts, dude. Not my favorite Pokemon, but the card's got some texture for sure. Okay, next we have, this goes without saying, this is the Pikachu EX SIR. This was what kind of caused this set to explode in the beginning and everyone to chase this set. Let's see. Let's go to the year. Yeah, at the drop of this set, it got all the way up to right under 500. I'm sure there was some that sold for 5. High 400s. Stayed like that all the way into the start of this year, 2025. And like everything else, it's fallen all the way down to around 280s, 280 range. It's a decrease of around 5% over the year. So we're back to like right where it came out in terms of price at the very, very beginning. I think it's a dub card, but yeah, we shall see. We had that same buyout here. 41 items sold just on that week. So we might see a little bit of uptrend, but if this card dips below 200, people are going to be picking this thing up like nonstop. I guarantee you that. Crazy to see this card going down like it is. Okay, and next we have another Pikachu card, the Gold Hyper Rare Pikachu. Let's go to the year. Another one, all-time low. 36% loss in price here. We opened up at around 95 range when this set first came out, and now we're sitting at 60s, low 60s. This could be a great opportunity to pick this card up for the all-time low of 60 bucks. Damn. And these next 3 ones are just some illustration rares I wanted to go over. I think they're cute. They're at lows. This feel is adorable. Illustration rare. Sitting at about $6 right now. It's not at an all-time low, which is good to see. Again, great time to possibly pick this one up for cheap. Basically half price from the high, from 12, 13 bucks. Super cute. For all you cute Pokemon collectors out there. Another dope card is this Execute. Illustration rare. I'm a rollerblader, so as soon as I saw these rollerblades on the art, I'm like, yes, please. This just reminds me of Southern California, palm trees, and they're just sunbathing on a basketball court, it looks like. Skateboard, tennis racket, basketball, rollerblades, tennis ball. Let's see where we're at on the chart. Okay, this is the year. We're not at an all-time low yet, but we're right about to be. This card was around 12 bucks on release, dropped all the way down to about low 4s. And then in February, we bounced all the way back up to 15. And now we're all the way back down to the 5 range. This past month's been pretty stable, which is good. Again, buyout for that TCG player sale. But it's been staying strong in the $5 range, so this could be a nice time to buy this card. $5 is super affordable. Dope, dope, dope. And last but not least, we have the Alolan Dugtrio. I just think this card is hilarious. I think the art's hilarious and fits it perfectly. Like this Pokemon, just I think it looks super cute. Let's see what the chart is. So on the year, again, this is very similar to the Execute. You know, on release, around $5 it was. Popped all the way up in March to about 14. And now we're back down to, you know, $6. 59 items sold on May 16th. That's nuts. Again, another cheap illustration rare from Surging Sparks. One of my favorites. I think this one complements the pincer from Twilight Masquerade, I think it is. But very similar artwork. I also get kind of like Bubble Mew vibes. And I know it's not exactly the same, but I love these colors. Very eye-catching. So that was Surging Sparks. This set is on a very strong decline right now, and it has been for the last couple of months. Great time to pick up some of these cards. And the cards that I went over today are some of the most slept on, in my opinion. The cards that I like, the cards that I'll be keeping my eyes on. And I think it's a great time to possibly pick some of them up. But yeah, if you like this kind of video, please let me know in the comments. And also, tell me what your favorite card is from this set and what you think has the, you know, biggest probability to shoot back up in price. I would love to hear it. This is the kind of stuff that I enjoy. I really like looking at price activity on cards, sealed product, stuff like that. So yeah, stay dope, and I'll see you on the next one.